Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. I'm Bray,
And I'm Brian.
and today, me and Dad are going to be playing some NUKETOWN Zombies. You know, NUKETOWN was always such a classic multiplayer map, a layout that a lot of people were very familiar with, but obviously Dad's not as familiar with that, so he's going to be able to look at it from a little bit of a different perspective.
It's kind of crazy where people could have nostalgia for something like this, and the only nostalgia I really have is hearing the name Nuketown over and over again. When people were talking about the whole controversy with the pre-order bonus versus the people that didn't, and the 9 month wait that some of those people had to have before they were able to have access to this, what Braden describes as a very fan favorite situation.
Right, yeah. I mean, people really... Nuketown is like, it was in Black Ops, and then they made it in Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4, and Black Ops Cold War. They made it so many times, it made you sick. Like, literally, like, the same kind of deal. Two houses on opposing sides from each other, a bus and a semi, or maybe something similar, kind of blocking the side, and then two routes on left and right of each house. That's like the main, kind of setup for the
Oh
map.
wow, it's really tiny.
It is very tiny. As a zombies map, it plays very close quarters. People don't. I don't know. It's a very controversial pick because the people don't like the fact that the perks fall into the map at random. So you could be waiting for juggernog for way too long. So I totally understand why people would be upset about that,
So does
especially
that
considering it's sorry.
I apologize. Does that make like a cutting, like a round base, play? Say that you're going to go for rounds that day, then that makes it kind of like a random element then?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I mean, I'm sure there's a speed run of this, like high rounds of this map. And that it's really all based off of what perks drop in. You get double tap right off the bat, you're gonna clear rounds so much quicker. Like,
That just is amazing to me that this situation is then one of those that you can't even dictate how the game's going to lay that day. You could get a favorable day where you could go for rounds and have a couple, sessions and get high up rounds, but then, like you said, if the perks that you need don't drop till way later, then you're just at the mercy of RNG.
yeah, and that's also the box too. I mean, there's not many wall buys here. Like the best wall buy is probably the one here in this semi, which it costs 3,000 points to open that door. So like
Wow.
they literally make it so it's like, oh, are you gonna open doors to get to box to try to get perks, or are you gonna save $3,000 to get the best wall buy that you can possibly get?
So this is another one of those scenarios, though, that you
New.
probably are also wanting to try to adapt and get good with any weapon just because you don't know what you could be put into, and just be
Let's
at the
go to the
mercy of
box. We pretty much have to.
whatever random weapon you have because of how tight the map is. Is there not like a lot of training room here?
This is back here is the best training room you'll get. Right here. And it's really not that good because you have to jump over these cracks. I mean, I think you can run up them, but like there's a lot of ways to get snagged back here. Hit the box. That's I opened up so you could
I threw a
get
grenade.
it.
That's what I did.
Go hit the box, Dad. Over here in the corner.
Okay.
So what's pretty cool about this map is
I got a knife.
oh no. Pack-a-Punch just disoriented the literal shit out of me. Yeah, okay, I wasn't even sure if Pack-a-Punch was on this map, honestly.
Well,
That was something. I don't even know how to react to that. What I was gonna say is something cool about this map is if you get to high enough rounds, the color of the zombies' eyes will change from orange to blue, and that's because the control of the zombies.
yes.
What'd you get? Raygun?
Yes.
You got the ray gun? That's badass.
Oh. Well, I got the knife. There's a max ammo.
Oh, reload. But what I was gonna say is that the control of the zombies changes from, I do believe from Maxis to Richtofen, and that's because during the Moon Easter egg, that's like this map happens after the Moon Easter egg where you blow up the Earth. This is the impact point of the nuke.
Oh wow.
Which that's why transit's all cracked and there's lava and everything. If you remember, there's like fire everywhere.
What about here? Is this a training area?
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's pretty tiny.
It's very tiny. There's no big, large training areas here.
I'm just trying to find myself where, you know, if I have to be running. And
Back here is probably the best place to be. We just have to kill... Oh, I also got the ray gun. Oh my god.
Wow, are you serious?
Yeah.
Double ray gun.
Was that back to back? Was that the last box hit you hit?
Yeah, I was last box.
That is 2 ray guns back to back.
Wow.
Jesus. Sweet Jesus.
That's awesome.
On round 4. Literally, we now have something to kind of set us up a little bit.
Whew.
Like, luckily Black Ops 2's version of the ray gun is still pretty solid, but by the time it gets to Black Ops 3, it's not even really that good. Like,
neat.
Like, it literally gets... I think I've told you this before, but the ray gun gets worse every iteration. Every single time it comes out, it gets worse.
Can we pack-a-punch ray guns?
Yeah. The pack-a-punch machine's right here.
So that's the goal, right? Double pack-a-punch ray guns.
I don't think you can double pack-a-punch.
No, I mean, you and I both pack-a-punch our ray guns.
Look at that green... Oh my gosh, that's so... Ugh. The green specks? I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, it's like radioactive particles. Like, I've played this map before, but I've never looked into it that much. Like, I've seen the fire and everything, but there's literal, like, green stuff floating out of that, too. Ugh. This hazmat suit does not seem like it's enough to save us here. Like...
Alright.
Wow.
Right.
But that pack-a-punch, literally when it landed on us, it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I thought we were dead. I thought it was some sort of thing I was forgetting about, that, like, they just, like, damaged the player. And I was like, oh, no, it's a perk landing in. But nope, it was pack-a-punch. Like, my thought changed, like, 3 different times during that whole thing. Like,
so 5K, right?
Oh, yeah, 5K. I would probably hit the box to get a point.
I don't have a good secondary ballistic. I have 1 ballistic knife.
You need a good point building weapon. Where's the zombies?
Here they come, from this way.
Oh, they're just, like, shambling. I'm a big fan of this map, actually. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like it's a...
We appreciate you guys sticking with us the last couple videos. Definitely been a little bit under the weather, and it sounded a lot better.
Yeah. Literally, if you look at the progress of us playing zombies, I started getting sick, and then I got Dad sick, and then I got better, and then he is now getting, like, fully better. Like, it's just funny to see the progression of that.
We would have liked to have done a little bit more, but I didn't want to have all of the audio for all of the first time going back in perpetuity and watching these to sound like I was, like, holding my nose or something.
But, I mean... The type of, like, luck we've gotten, though, you can't trade that for anything.
Oh, like, for sure. That's like, crazy.
There's no way... I mean, I haven't had this good of luck personally. Like, all the wonder weapons we've got from the box, like...
Here we go. Let's see what this is going to be. Speaking of luck, because I really don't want to hit this more than once.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, that guy scared me. Oh, nice. That's a good point building, the 5.7.
All right.
So, I'm at 2K. We're waiting for perks now. Like, we've got... pack-a-punch in a very convenient spot.
So is it a specific round that they start dropping, or is it even that random too?
I don't know,
like maybe round 7?
Yeah, maybe. I feel like it's every couple of rounds. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say any, like.
Also, Bray, is this another one of those maps where, like, every so often we get, like, a wave of, like, generic enemies? No.
No, we're not gonna have the
hellhounds or meatballs or anything crazy.
No, I don't think there's hellhounds on this map.
Okay.
So there's no, so on some maps, when you hit anywhere from round 5 to 7, I feel like, depending on what map you're on, you can have, like, the secondary enemy types. But, like, I don't know, some rounds, I feel like some games, it's always on round 5. And then other times, I feel like it's, like, it can be on round 6 or 7, like...
You know, I can tell you, this is pretty fun.
There's a nuke and there's an insta-kill. Let's wait to kill the zombies before we pick the nuke up, so we can build points.
It's really fun to be in a scenario playing, like, in a close quarters like this, where you can kind of, like, move, and, you know, they can come from all directions, but you're the center of it, but you have a little bit of freedom. I'm sure I'll feel a lot differently once the ramp hits.
Yeah. Alright, probably one more box hit for me. Come on. We need some more perks. The foul. That's alright. I'll take it. I'm used to, oh, a max ammo. Double points.
Double points.
You're getting so many perk drops. Or so many power-ups.
Oh, that guy's in my face. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I guess we haven't gotten any other perks yet. Not that I see. I mean, there's other doors to buy.
Max ammo.
Almost got enough to pack a bunch. Seems like the ramp is a lot slower on this map than some of the other ones. I don't know, but we're also used to Black Ops 3, and we were just playing Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where like my head's at for a lot of this.
$26.50, halfway there.
I need 200 or 17. Oh, I was gonna say 170, but now I just need 90 points. There's no barriers in this map to rebuild. I mean, I don't even think in the houses there's barriers. Can you jump through this? No. Is this a barrier?
Alright.
No. Well. Alright, I'm gonna go pack a bunch. My rule personally is to usually like pack a punch the less powerful weapon, but I'm just gonna pack a punch the raygun to get that over with. Porter's X2 raygun. I always love the sounds, man. I mean, it just changes. I was just talking about this when we played Keynote or Toten, but like,
Yeah.
it just changes the sound in such a cool way, and like, I don't know, especially when the gun normally is just kind of poopy. Like, say you pack a punch like just a gun that's unremarkable, and then it becomes a slightly different gun. Like the foul I'm using, that'll become full auto if I decide to pack punch it. Or the Chicom I had, when you pack punch it, it has like a select fire option. So instead of being a burst gun, you can turn it full auto.
Mm-hmm.
So it has its own cool little feature. So some guns are like that. So I mean, okay. So the box has moved. The teddy bear. I don't know. I just feel like each gun kind of has a little secret secondary weapon hidden inside of it, you know. And the pack-a-punch brings that out. Like, oh, okay. Got a little connection interrupted there.
All right.
But the reason we didn't come back and play Black Ops 2 is when we got it on Xbox One or Xbox Series X or whatever it is. It was having a problem syncing our profiles, and we had to delete our profiles and everything, and then it ended up being like a Xbox issue, and like it was so frustrating. I was literally like deleting my profile on the 360, re-uploading it, and then it would get like stuck halfway through, and then I was like, this is so frustrating. I just want to record content. But in the end, I got a notification on my phone saying, hey, it's back up, because I literally like told Microsoft to send me a message when it was ready. But
All right, here we go.
you got 5K?
I do.
Nice. Dad's gonna hit a little pack a punch on round 9.
Before round 10, we have 2 pack-a-punch ray guns.
Sweet.
Neat.
We also got some well-timed double points along the way, so that definitely helped building points. We need to get some perks. I mean, I don't know if they've dropped in yet. Like, I guess I could go open some doors.
They probably are somewhere, and we're just hanging out back here.
It's a good spot to sit. I mean, okay, so there's no perks in this building. So don't buy. I'm not gonna buy that door to keep it separate. So it's like this room and then the top room. They're not like combined. I think a perk can spawn back there. Hasn't. I don't know. That should. Yeah, that was the
I
last
just killed
guy.
that guy on the roof.
I could see how he was sprinting from my position over here, and I knew he was the last guy because of how fast he was moving. I was about to tell you. Round 10, baby. Woo.
Woo. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I could see how this is a favorite because it's like very simple, a small arena to just do a lot of zombie killing.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I wouldn't say it's too much of a favorite as far as zombies goes. I feel like people kind of give it a lot of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So why would people complain so much about a map that they weren't going to want to play? It's the perks.
I mean, we're on round 10 and we're still waiting for perks, but imagine it was Pack-a-Punch you're waiting for and you keep getting perks you don't want. So, like, I can understand that, too.
That makes total sense, then. So
Yeah.
that's why I guess it would
No
be
guaranteed way to get Pack-a-Punch quickly. I mean...
controversial, then, I guess. If people like this map.
You gotta get a little lucky, but it's fun. It's just fun.
So we don't get any perks, but we both have double, ray guns, but it's cool.
Well, if any perks show up, I have enough for juggernog. I'm gonna manifest that. I really need a little jug in my life.
Little juggernog action going on there.
Reach for juggernog tonight.
There's a fire sale.
You got a fire sale?
I did.
You dead? Where is a box location? Oh, over here. I was looking for that one. Just stay safe. Don't die for the box. You already have a good gun. Just remember that. I'm gonna hit it for monkey bombs. That's what I want. I'm not really gonna get rid of the hammer. Oh, one off. I literally said it. I was like, I want monkey bombs, and it was one off. Now instead of the ray gun. Yeah, that's a good pick. LSAT, nice. Good pickup, Dad.
Oh, wow. That's pretty fun. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun.
All right, I guess, our next goal, real quick, is to Pack-a-Punch again or get a perk. I think was that a crash sound? Is that a perk?
I've heard several things that I thought would be associated to what you're saying would be the
open
perks
this
dropping in. Like the sayings that, announcers saying or some apocalyptic chanting and crap. And like, there's no perks, right? The perks are a lie.
Where? I told myself I wasn't going to open that door, and I opened it anyways because I'm stupid.
Sounds like me and my favorite.
And when you're playing Knocked...
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, let's not open those stairs.
Any perks in here? I don't see any. I can totally see why this would piss people off. I mean, it's been 11 rounds, no perks. Oh, juggernog! It's back here, Dad. I was literally just talking about how I really wanted jug. Come on, Dad. Where are you at? I'm on the opposite side.
Where is it at?
Right here. The door. You were really close. All right, over here. All right, now, Dad, you gotta get jug. Don't pick that nuke up. I'm gonna get enough for jug too. Oh man. And let's pick the nuke up.
Okay.
Kaboom.
So we're getting really close to the time I envisioned in my head. So we're gonna be wrapping this first episode up because I feel like we have a lot of longevity possible on this map. So
next time on the Vid-Bits, you can see how far we get here.
and see when I get juggernog.
All right, it's been the Vid-Bits. It's been Bray and Brian. We hope to check you out in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.